welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened tonight on 2025 NBA Playoff Day 39. Well, tonight was played the game 4 on Eastern Conference Finals, where the Indiana Pacers defeated the New York Knicks 130 to 121. And with this victory, the Pacers took a 3-1 lead in the series, and now the series will travel back to New York City for the game 5, and the Pacers had the opportunity to win that game and qualify to the NBA Finals. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Pacers 150, Knicks 121. Hope you know, before this series, the Pacers were leading the game 2-1, and it was an important victory for the Pacers to try to avoid that the series could tie 2-2, and the Knicks could recover the home advantage, and the Pacers needed to win this game to try to take the lead 3-1. So it was an important game for the Knicks to try to avoid a foul 1-3. And because now they will have to win 3 straight games and avoid to lose any more games to try to advance to the NBA Finals. About this game, it was a very interesting game. This was very close this game, but in the end, the Pacers were better. The Pacers started winning this game by more than 10 point difference. Later, the Knicks reduced that gap, but in the last minutes of the first quarter, again the Pacers took the lead of the game, and they won the first quarter 43 to 35. In the second quarter, the Knicks played better, where they reduced that gap, where they started better the quarter, and they tied the game, and later they took the lead. But again, in the last minutes of the quarter, the Pacers closed better, and they recovered the lead. And in the halftime, they were lead 69 to 64 by 5 point difference. In the second half, the game was close, but in the end, the Pacers were the best team, because it seems the third quarter, the Pacers took the lead of the game for more than 10 point difference, and it was impossible for the Knicks to reduce that gap, because the Pacers were leading. They won the third quarter 33 by 27. They increased the lead to a 10 point difference, and in the end of the third quarter, the sorry, the Pacers were leading by 11 point difference, 102 to 91. About the fourth quarter, there were a lot of errors. I'm not gonna lie. The Pacers made a lot of turnovers. The Knicks made a very bad decision in the game that affected the game, because they could reduce the gap and try to win this game, and they made full fouls, where they couldn't reduce the gap to the game to at least the 10 point difference, because I'm not going to lie, the fourth quarter, it was a very bad performance from the both teams, where the Pacers play a very bad basketball. So did the Knicks in the fourth quarter, and this made the game exciting. But to be honest, it was a very bad performance, where the Pacers were leading this game by more than 10 point difference, by more than 8 point difference, and the Knicks never reduce that gap. And in the end, the Pacers won the game 130 to 121. How I told you, the most important is that the Pacers won the game, and they took a 3-1 lead in the series. About the Pacers, the best player was Tyrese Halliburton with a triple-double with 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 15 assists, sorry. And the second best scorer was Pascal Siakam with 30 points. And the third best was Benedict Maturin with 20 points. And by the Knicks, the best player was Jalen Brunson with 31 points. The second best player was Karl Anthony Towns with a double-double with 24 points and 12 rebounds. And the third best was OG Anunoby with 22 points. But to be honest, Anunoby played a very bad basketball in the fourth quarter, where he made several bad decisions. He made a lot of fouls. He made a very bad shows, and he missed a lot of free throws. And thanks to his bad performance, the Knicks couldn't reduce the gap. So what happened? With this victory, the Pacers took a 3-1 lead in the series, and now the series will travel back to New York City, New York, for the game 5, where this is a must to win for the Knicks to try to avoid the elimination to force a game six, and the Pacers need to win this game to advance to win the series and to advance to the NBA Finals. To be honest, I think that the Knicks are going to suffer a lot, and the Pacers won the game 1 and 2 in New York, so I think that this will be a close game. But in the end, I think that the Pacers are going to win that game by more than 3 point difference, and the Pacers are going to advance to the NBA Finals. So, what's next? Tomorrow will we play the game 5 on Western Conference, where the Oklahoma City Thunder will receive the Minnesota Timberwolves and Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and 20:30 Eastern time. Remember that the Thunders are leading the series 3-1, where the first 3 games of the series have been a blowout, but the best game was the last game yesterday, the game 4, where the Thunder won the game by 2 point difference. So remember that this is a must to win for the Timberwolves to avoid elimination and to force the game 6, and the Thunders have everything to win this game because they will play at home. So I think that this will be a closer game of what we saw or watched in the game 1 or 2. But in the end, I think that the Thunders have been a better team in this series, and because they will play at home, they will win this game by more than 5 point difference, and they will advance to the NBA Finals. And to be honest, if the Timberwolves want to avoid elimination and to force the game 6, Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves superstar, need to put a step up and to try to improve his basketball level, because in this series he has been playing a very bad basketball. So I think the Thunders will advance tomorrow to the NBA Finals. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comments or suggestions, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Jim.